So imagine being told you have breast cancer just a few hours before giving birth. That's exactly what happened to news contributor Kate Timpf, who's just 35 years old. Today we're going to talk about her shocking story, breast cancer in young women, what you need to know about breast reconstruction, and breastfeeding after a mastectomy. My name is Shane. I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach. I help busy women simplify health and fitness so they make better informed decisions when it comes to their well-being. So let's get into it. So Kate Timpf, her story begins just 15 hours before delivering her baby. Okay, that's when she found out she had stage 0 breast cancer. Now, honestly, I never knew there was a stage 0. I thought this was 1, 2, all the way to 4, but apparently there's a 0, which 0 I'm assuming means very, very good. Okay, she went to spontaneous labor that same night, and that's definitely emotional roller coaster right there. She did stay positive overall and humorous when it came to facing double mastectomies. Her story shows how life can change in an instant and why early detection is definitely important. So let's talk about breast cancer in young women. It's actually rising. Kate Timpf was diagnosed at 35, but breast cancer is found in younger women. Breast cancer in women under 40 is rare, but it is rising. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime, but young women under 40, that's a different story. There's 5 to 7% of breast cancer cases occur in women under 40. So apparently your risk for getting breast cancer is actually high during pregnancy, but then about a year or two after giving birth, it does slowly decline. So why is this happening? Scientists think it's hormone, environmental, lifestyles, genetics that play a role. There's a certain genetic mutation called BRCA. That mutation has been a big indicator to let people know if they're gonna get breast cancer. So what to expect when it comes to a mastectomy? After mastectomy, women usually choose different options. Okay, there's implants, of course, the silicone. There's something called a flap surgery, where you actually can take tissue from other body parts like your belly, your back, your thighs. And there's another option too, of course. You can do a combination of both, which is more like a natural feel. But when it comes to the nipple, though, that's a different story, and it's more could be a tattoo. I've actually heard about that tattoo surgery. They can actually reconstruct the nipple, but that there's no feeling at all from that. And then of course there's actually prosthetic, which I find very interesting. So when it comes to mastectomies, women tend to either do it right away, okay, mastectomy reconstruction I should say, right away, and others usually wait for a few months to years depending on if they have to do chemo treatment. So maybe some people might ask about breastfeeding. Now breastfeeding is not possible after getting a double mastectomy. Okay, you could definitely use formula, or donor milk. That's also possible if you feel comfortable with that, as getting milk from another woman to feed to your child. But if you only have one that was removed, the other one can still produce milk, of course, and then you can feed your child like that. But there's only one caveat to that. If you say you have one breast, and you try to breastfeed, but you have chemo, it's not really recommended for you to do that because the radiation can be passed on to your child. That's something to think about. So my final thoughts on everything with Kate and her story is rare, but it does highlight the importance of getting yourself checked on a regular basis. Know your body, check yourself, the best that you can. And definitely if you can support other women out there that's going through this issue, if you know someone that has breast cancer, definitely. I mean, that goes without saying, makes all the difference. So the important thing to know is that most insurances won't cover you getting a mammogram because it's typically, if you're under 40, I should say. So it's something to be aware of. That's what I'm saying. It's very important that you do get yourself checked the best that you can and pay attention to your body. So comment below. Let me know what would you do if you're in Kate's situation. Do you know anybody that is affected by breast cancer? I mean, most of us do. And, just comment below. Me personally, my mother is, I believe it's going on to, I'm 39 now. So maybe 25 years, over 25 years, she's a breast cancer survivor. If I'm not mistaken, she was in her, she had maybe her 40s. Actually, my mom was maybe 39 to 40 years old when she actually got diagnosed with breast cancer, and she had a mastectomy. So please like and subscribe. I got a lot more content like this on the way. Thank you so much for those people that already have subscribed. I really appreciate it. If you found this helpful, be sure to share it with somebody who might need to hear this message. Remember, prioritizing yourself is a choice you'll never regret. I'll see you next time. Have a great one.